Hello and welcome to a sketchbook tour. My name is Melissa. I'm an artist, illustrator, graphic designer from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Nice to have you here. Welcome if this is your first time. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you. We're doing a sketchbook tour today, but I'm also going to answer some questions that some lovely people sent in when I asked over on the Art Hang Party Discord and on my Instagram. So here we go. I'm just going to read these in order and answer them. I haven't really prepared any responses, some bullet points in some cases, but here we go. Teresa asked, what are your favorite types of sketchbooks? Always curious about materials. So I think it's safe to say that the Talons Art Creation sketchbook that we're looking at here is my favorite. I have finished most of my finished sketchbooks now are this right here, specifically the black cover. I like the black cover for this size. For the smaller ones, I like the yellow. It's very funny. And I put together, I'll link it below, I put together my most used art supplies of 2023. A little stop motion animation video, which I think is just great. It was really fun to put together. Color pencils were my most used supply last year, but I use them in combination with watercolor or gouache or acrylic ink, and always with Neocolor 2s. I love using Neocolor 2s in the sketchbook. I just think they go on so smooth and buttery and texturally. But basically, the sketchbook takes anything and everything that I throw at it, and that's, I think, why I love it so much. Next, we have a bunch of rando questions from Kristen. Kristen asks, who's your favorite YouTuber besides Sophie? That being Sophie McPike, Queen of Heart Sparkles. I'm just going to throw a bunch of names out there, but Sandy Hester, Helen Cryer, Little Tiny Egg, Mike Dutton, Marie Spinelli, even though her videos are in French, the way that she edits is amazing. My most recent binge watch was Maria Cecil. Shelby Sherritt and Furry Little Peach are also very fun. If you have any recommendations, please put them below. I love watching art YouTube. Next question from Kristen is, name your top 3 to 5 movies, or what movie you could watch over and over and never get tired of it. So I once calculated that I have seen the movie Dirty Dancing over 100 times. I'm not lying. I think I calculated that when I was probably around 20 years old, which is a long time ago. So consider that 100 times a little bit higher than 100 times. I have seen it a few times since then, but there was like from 15 to 17, I think I would watch it like weekly, if not multiple times a week. Don't ask. It's a comfort movie. It's so funny. That's my comfort movie, but that's my comfort movie. I would also say The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Martin Freeman, Zooey Deschanel version, is like top up there for me, even though I haven't seen it in a while. Also love the books. But aside from that, I know that there are movies, but my brain like goes blank whenever anybody asks that question. I had to think about that one ahead of time. But I really just want to watch Seinfeld 24 hours on repeat, nonstop, forever. When I'm not actively doing something, or when I am actively doing something, I want Seinfeld on in the background. That's just me. Next question is, what makes your day better? Hugs from my animals, my furry little friends. I have 3, Simon, Golden Doodle, and 2, I think they're Maine Coon cats, Knit and Pearl. So snuggling them one way or another, ideally all at one time, but that doesn't happen. Fur babies make my day better. Sunshine, I love when the sun is shining. Winter, summer. It's been really sunny the last couple of days here, which is great because all of January, I don't know that we ever saw the sun. So it's been really nice the last few days, which makes me happy. And spending time in my sketchbooks. Yeah, I love it. And if I can spend time in my sketchbooks with other people at the same time, like Art Hang Party, that makes me really happy. Kristen also asks, do you play any instruments? No. I played clarinet in junior high and I played guitar in high school. Um, I did once get perfect on Freebird during while I was playing Guitar Hero, so I mean maybe I play Guitar Hero guitar. Next, do you believe in ghosts? Um, yes. What's your fave drink? If we're talking adult beverage, it has to be a dark and stormy. The spicier, the better. Um, if we're talking like just regular, good old sit down to dinner and have drink with, whatever, um, non-adult, it would be diet ginger ale. I think diet ginger ale tastes better than regular ginger ale. Canada Dry over Schweppes any day of the week, but also our local no name brand is really good. Oh yeah, and water. Always water. Lastly, Kristen asks, what household chore do you hate the most? And I have to say, it goes back to being a kid. This was always my job whenever we would do the big spring cleaning in the house, is cleaning the baseboards. That is the worst cleaning chore, but also cleaning the toilet because gross. Kristen, thanks so much for your random questions. They're very fun. Next, we have questions from the Sword in the Sewn, Jessica. Do you ever cover over sketches you don't like? I don't. Um, I just live with it. I don't typically not like what I do. There's always something um, to be found about it. I mean, even what is the saying? Like, even a bad sketch is a good sketch because you learn from it. Um, but I don't cover anything up. I don't rip any pages out. I don't scribble over anything I don't like. Like if I'm working on something and I'm like, well, I don't really like that, then I'll keep working at it, like um, not cover it up, but like work to make it better, especially in a landscape or something like that. Um, if I don't like it, I don't think it's finished. And then so therefore I'll try to take it to a point where I think it's finished. But sometimes it's just not even worth continue working on. And then like I just turn the page and whatever on to the next day. So no. Jessica also asks, what is your go-to when you don't know what to sketch? Um, these ones I should have written down, but from memory, my camera roll, well, my Google Photos specifically, I try not to keep too much on my phone, but I'll look through my camera roll. Either I'll put in like a word like tree or landscape or duck or, whatever, just if I'm in the mood to do that. Like if I don't specifically have anything planned for when I go to sit down during my art time, air quote that. um, so my camera roll is a big source. I'm forever when we're out on walks and stuff, just taking photos and things. Pinterest. I took a long time away from Pinterest, but lately it's been really good. I love saving pictures of people on there. So if I don't really know what to draw, I'll like be like, okay, well maybe I'll draw some people today. So then I go to my people board and whatever catches my attention first, I'll start there and then usually do another one or two to kind of fill up the spread. There's that. There's also, much like Art Hang Party, there are a lot of fun drawing clubs out there. I have not yet gone back to redraw Art Hang Party. I think I should try that. I think that might be a little bit weird. Like drawing along with myself, drawing along with everybody else, like a little bit weird, but it might be fun to see how my drawings come out the second time. So maybe I'll do that next time I need some inspo. um, but there's Sophie McPike's Scribble Brigade. There's like there's a ton of them out there. You'll see in here there's some introvert drawing club sessions. That one's a paid one. But Sophie has replays on her YouTube. There's a ton of them, but those are the ones that I mainly do. And then there's also accounts on Instagram who gather reference photos. Like there's some still life ones. There's the Botanica Collective. I think we see one in the sketchbook here. But there's a ton. And if you really, like, when I really don't know, sometimes I'll just draw Simon, my dog, or sometimes I'll, like, whatever's in front of me. If Ray's doing the dishes, I'll do a quick sketch of him, and that kind of gets me going. And then, you know, from there, it's like, okay, well, let's draw more people, or no, let's just do a single line self-portrait, or like, just, you know, whatever pops in my head. Thank you, Jessica. Intergalactic Peach Patrol, everybody's favorite Peach, asks, what's your favorite thing to draw? I think like a couple months ago, I would have said landscapes. I love landscapes. I love drawing landscapes. But I think right now I'm having a lot of fun drawing people. I mean, just I think the way that I have learned to draw people after drawing 100 people, check out that video. I think I've developed a style that's really pretty fun. What's your favorite sketchbook medium? Hands down, without a doubt, Neocolor 2. Water soluble wax pastels, usually not used with water. What's your favorite medium overall? Oil pastels. They're not so good to use in a sketchbook because they're just too smushy, but on a separate piece of paper that you can frame or put in a plastic sleeve or something, oil pastels, so fun, so textured, so smushy, so just a joy to play with. Peachy asks what my dream art commission would be, and I don't know. Painting a landscape of somebody's favorite spot or house or something. Oil pastel, just let me go crazy and just scribble your dream location, I think. And finally, Peachy asks, how many sketchbooks have you completed so far on your art journey? I just had to count, and it's 19. This is my 19th completed sketchbook. That's crazy. I also have 9 on the go. So stay tuned for more sketchbook tours. Okay, that is all of the questions that I received, and it's taking us to the end of the video. So thank you everybody for sending in your questions, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions for me, put them below. I'm happy to answer them in the next one, and I will see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.